Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This today is a special message, mainly for Scorpios because their last reading was going very deep, and it seems that they are going through something that they might not find the grip on. So I thought to help them with a little bit of more intuitive reading. So, what I've done is in the first line, you can see the cards that came out for the Scorpio yearly forecast for 2026. So, I took them all and then I asked the same deck to show me what can be the pair of that card, what can be that card replaced with, so that to give a little guidance for Scorpios how to overcome that. It doesn't cover the journey itself, but it can tell you from where you are going to where. So if you need to, then listen to that video. Yeah. If not, then you can start from here. These are all the cards that came out from this deck for Scorpios for this year. So starting with the family, what I told in that video as well, that this family is not necessarily your current family. It's not necessarily um, your offsprings or your mothers and grandmothers, but it's your soul family. So I went along this line. And what came out was synchronicity, and with all the same angel and the blue, that one called to be the pair of this, giving the message that no matter where you are in the world or where your soul family is in the world, let them be on earth or let them be outside of earth, they are there with you and they are supporting you. And every time you see a synchronicity, then that is a sign of them trying to help, trying to say that you are on the right track, trying to say that we are watching you and we have your back, basically, like that one. And it's very interesting that this one has this karma card as well, which came out later. So we are karmically connected all together, and the universe is working for you, and they are working for you as well. And this kind of collaboration on the soul level is something that humanly might not be possible to understand, but they are there. Imagine a world where it is possible. That is that level. The next one was rejection. And even in that reading, I wasn't sure whether the rejection is coming towards you and you reject something, or it's that you have been rejected. But either way, whatever was or is the case, the opposite of that is association. And this card talks about who do you partner with, basically? Who do you associate yourself with? Who are your friends? Who are the people you love being with? Who you love doing things with? Who you just love being silent with? Who you are trying to achieve something with? So, this card tells that whenever you are feeling low, feeling sad, or it can be rejection or any kind of sadness, go to these people. Their strength will pull you up as well. And yeah, just be careful who you associate yourself with, because if you spend too much time around depressed people, around sad people, around those people who are like energy vampires and sucking your blood and your energy, it's you will pay for it, because especially if you are in that situation that you are not fully loaded with love and energy and life, then it's easier for them to suck it down and you can feel depleted much faster. And the next one was abandonment. And the opposite, or the goal of where to from abandonment, is owning happiness. And this card is not only representing happiness, but it also represents the new beginnings with all those butterflies and the spring flower and kind of like the feeling of spring, but it also has the cornflower, which is not even a spring flower, but it's kind of like whatever you take onto your heart that makes you happy on your own cannot be taken from you. That is a feeling that we are living, and the same way as abandonment was, but it's filling up the emptiness. And that woman is standing in the light, and that light can be invisible for others, but can be very, very charging for you in a good way of the opposite of that depletion that we just talked about, where it's not only happiness, it's all that peace, all that contentment that comes with it, and all those new ideas that can fly from your heart, from that chest. And she's not afraid of letting them go. She's not afraid of throwing those ideas into the air, because she knows that whatever goes out of her will have its own life. Her job was the creation. So it's the same for us. The more you can like recharge yourself and give those love moments, those ideas, those happiness fractions to others, they start living their own life, and you create more and more. And the more you give out to others from this goodness, the more will come back to. It's imagine like all these butterflies flying out, like growing and growing and growing and becoming that light that is coming down back to you. And it means like, you will not get it back necessarily from the same person, but you will get it back from the universe and from all your supporters over there. It can be human, it can be your guardian, it can be you yourself sending energy for yourself. And the next one was forgiveness. Forgiveness is the one that, helps us the most if we forgive, because sometimes others don't even care and don't even remember anymore that they did any bad for us, or not even, maybe they have never been aware of it, how much they hurt us. But we carry that hurt, and the more time we relive it, we just rehearse it again and again and again. And instead, if we forgive, then we can let them go, and that creates space for the new. And the opposite, or the goal that came, was resilience. And it's a really nice card. I don't know in which reading came this. Maybe it was the Scorpio, maybe it was the Sage, I don't know. But this topic came up recently as well, and this resilience card is beautiful because it's not sweating, it's not pushing, it's not forcing anything. It feels like it's going with the flow, and it feels like that phase that has these cracks that had been kind of like fixed back, it's just the natural flow of life. Those cracks happen to everybody, but what matters is that how do we carry them? How do we carry our fragmented soul? How do we, or life maybe, because the soul is not that fragmented, but how do we carry all these hurt? And imagine it's like with forgiveness, this is what happens when you feel like, oh, I was falling into pieces, I was not even myself. But when the forgiveness happens, then everything just gets back into place. You do not forget. Those are the lines. They will stay there. You will remember. But there's no emotion. That person is just so in peace with herself, and represents so much life and enlightenment, that heaps of acceptance, that I accepted my destiny and I'm still here, and I have a purpose, I have a goal. No matter what that is, I will go with peace in that. So that resilience is it's really interesting, because many times we imagine resilience as something that, you stick to your guns and then you just go, you just fight, you just force, you just build, you just do something which is kind of opposing the flow. But this woman is in the flow, completely in the flow, completely surrendered, completely peaceful, and accepting like this is life. I have these scars, and that's it. It's still beautiful. And then the last one was the karma. Obviously, it's a big one on its own, but it had the key. So the message was for this year for you that you have the key to your karma. You carry it. And look at that card. It's not even scary or something. It has beautiful key and beautiful flowers, camellias, which are blooming now on the southern hemisphere. So it's really something that you have to consider, that however karma is always associated with negative stuff, it is not indeed if you can change your perspective of what it really means to you. And the benevolence card came out, and first I couldn't really understand like what is the biggest connection, but then I got the message that how that woman holds the earth in her hands is all that kindness, all that benevolence, and of creation, of the deepest part of the soul. And that karma, and you having the key to it, means that now you have the chance to go into a territory where you haven't been. And Scorpios many times have very, very tough early lives. So it seems now you have a chance to basically turn things completely upside down, completely the opposite. That innocent love, that innocent trust, that innocent approach to love the world again is in you. So it shows that no matter all this hardship, you have the key to turn it into something where you carry the world not on your shoulders, but in your benevolent hands. And this is a complete different maturity. For me, it says that Scorpios will step up to the next level of their maturity, of their emotional maturity, of their spiritual maturity, because that is quite a big thing. All that peace and that different kind of resilience, and especially seeing the last two cards next to each other, they are so supportive of how to leave this type of life behind. That, yeah, can't even express it better. Okay, so this was it what I've got to a solution, but I chose these cards, some, to ask what can Scorpios do to get from one to the other, and how can they be active participants of this flow. So the first one was to find balance, to connect to that soul family, and synchronicities will come when you find balance. It says to pull yourself out of procrastination and exercise, and find better balance between time, between work, play, spirituality, exercise, and relationships. And it doesn't say to do anything more, anything different. The only thing it asks is to find the right balance. So the only difference is the time, how you allocate your time. And the next one is two came out, the Phoenix Rising and the Intuition. So one is about to burn old personal paradigms that are keeping you stuck and rise into new ones. And yeah, I don't know. I put it here now. This reminds me of, when Marissa Peer's book of Tell Yourself a Better Lie. And basically, this is it, to release that you've been reluctant to release, to pull yourself out of that procrastination. And if you do something, don't do extra things, let go of the things that you don't need. Many times, blockages are there in our way of manifesting the best future. It's not something we have to do. It's something we should stop doing. We should stop thinking. So yeah, the next one was the intuition. What does your intuition say? To know what to do next. trust and listen to the signals sent through your human vessel from higher guidance. I would put this one here if it wasn't in this order because, oh, the eye appeared as well again. It's it's that all those synchronicities are trying to guide you. They are trying to help you. It's all happening for you. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, the web of life. Whoa, I don't think I've seen this one before. Widen your social web to meet more like-minded and fulfilling connections. Here you go. All these associations, maybe they are not coming in the same order, but I don't know. I will put this one back, but in a moment, let me put it here. So that one, that one is really about that. Like surround yourself with like-minded people and fulfilling connections. It doesn't matter who they are, where they are from, if they fill you up from inside, if they are good for your heart. And the next one was gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Many times we forget about that, and it's just not enough because we want to desire more and more and more. But remember, it is enough, and you are enough. And you have your soul came into this body to go through this journey with you, for you. Wish upon a star. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and expect the very best. This is manifestation. So without any negativity, only the best. Only the best outcome. And the divine love. Oh my God, I couldn't even finish on anything else. This card never came out either. And this one says, refocus your attention on the overflowing power of love you hold within to help you reconnect with your divine and eternal spirit. This will aid in attracting or healing a relationship. Here you go. That's absolutely, sorry, but that's absolutely going here. The abandonment and owning your happiness. This is how you can get there. Refocus your attention. I think that fits here more into the yellow section. And not to mention, because Scorpios are like phoenixes. So remember, you have enormous power between all the signs. You carry so much karma and so much power to change, to leave the world a better place, because of you. So there is another card that just jumped out randomly, and I wanted to share it with this reading because of its message. It's from 2 days ago deck or something, the secret deck, and it says there is more than enough. So wish upon the star about this manifestation. This card confirms that there is abundance of all things and there is unlimited supply. So never worry about that you are wishing for something that is not possible, that it's not there for you. There is enough. And each of us have the ability to tap into that unlimited invisible supply through our thoughts if we choose to. So I wish you to choose to tap into that unlimited supply and attract everything that your heart wishes for. Let it be good relationships, let it be love, let it be gratitude, let it be a whole new life, because the phoenix is rising at the end. So yes, it has to burn down into its ashes, but it always rises again. It's kind of like how your soul is immortal. It can't be destroyed. No matter what you feel in this life, everything can turn into something else that is much better because you change your perspective. So thank you for being with me today and receiving this message, for all those older messages too, as a clarification. And if you like my channel, you can subscribe. You will get notifications of the next videos. Thank you and all the best.